Jai Hind students. This is the second module of the chapter Market Around Us. In the first module we had talked about what is a market, what are the various kinds of market like weekly market, market in the neighborhood and so on. In this module we'll be discussing about shopping complexes and malls. So this is the picture. A shopping complex is the markets in the urban areas that have many shops. They are called as shopping complex. And what is a mall? They are large multi-storied air-conditioned buildings with shops on different floors. Now in these markets we get branded as well as non-branded clothes. The goods which are sold here are often expensive, and companies also have producing goods also have their showrooms here, and it is very obvious that very few people can afford to buy these branded goods as they are very costly. Then we will try to understand how actual marketing is being done. Okay, all the markets, they work in a space in a particular manner and time, and buying and selling takes place in different ways, which is not necessary that it is happening through the shops in the market. Now there are even markets that we are not aware of, and large number of goods that we do not use directly are also bought and sold. For example, if in a car factory they purchase engine part, they purchase petrol tanks, and then things are assembled in one place. So the recent trend is online shopping, and we all are aware about it. There are various sites like Jabong, Myntra, Amazon and all that, where once the order is placed, the goods are delivered at a doorstep without actually moving out of our house and going to these shops. The next topic is chain of market. Now we need to understand here that goods are produced in the factories or in the farms, and we do not buy directly from these factories or the farms. So there are people who are involved in between. Okay, the people in between the producer and the final consumer, they are called as the traders. Now for example, the wholesale trader, he first buys the goods in large quantities. For example, a wholesale trader of vegetable will be buying 100 kgs of a particular vegetable, and then this will be sold to other traders. Now in these markets, buying and selling takes place between the traders. It does not reach the consumer because we are sitting at home, we have not gone to the market. It is through these links of traders that the goods reach to faraway places. The trader who finally sells the products to the consumer, that is us, is called as the retailer. This could be a trader in a weekly market, or he could be a hawker in the neighborhood, or he could have a shop in a shopping complex. So if you will see this diagram, you will be more clear. The producer, then the manufacturer, and then in the wholesaler, then the retailer, and then finally we are the consumers. Various examples have also been given in the book, which we will be dealing in the next class. The next topic is market inequality. We have seen that there are two market situations such as weekly market and shopping malls, and owners of these markets are they are quite different people. Now the profit which is earned by these people depends on how much they invest in their business. If the investment is less, it is very obvious that the profit will be less. If the investment is more, the profit will also be more. Now in the weekly market, the traders earn little or compared to the profit of a regular shop owner. So the profit is less in a weekly market, and the profit is more for a regular shop owner, which means that there will never be equality in the market. Now even buyers too have difference. Some people are able to afford cheap goods, while others people can go to the shopping malls and buy because they can afford it. So this also thus depends on how much money one person can spend in buying or running a shop. So in this chapter we have learned what is a market, how different types of markets work, whether people involved in buying and selling are all equal. The concept of equality can never be achieved. Ultimately depends on how much one can spend and afford, and even the people who are in the chain of market also do not get equal profit. So this is the whole chapter. We will be dealing about the in the live class. Till then, thank you and Jai Hind.